What's up guys, Tobias here and welcome back to my next episode of my 25k Dream Team series. If you're new to my channel and you have subscribed since the episode I uploaded last week, basically what this series is all about is you guys give me a squad to build. It can be any kind of squad on Ultimate Team and I have to try and build it and give it to you guys for a budget of 25,000 coins. So last week when I uploaded my Belgium squad, everyone wanted to see a Korean team. The top rated comment with 20 thumbs up was make a Korea squad. So as you can see in front of you, this is the Korean squad I have made with my 25,000 coins. So first things first then, this is obviously the first squad I have made in this series where it isn't just a complete gold squad, because obviously that's what everyone makes these days, because the reason is because there aren't many Korean gold players. I think there are only a few. Obviously there's Park from QPR, ex-Manchester United player, but the majority of the Korean players on Ultimate Team this year are all bronze and silver, so I was stuck with these kind of players. So when I was making it at the beginning, I thought this was going to be a really boring video. It's going to be a really boring squad build. They're all going to cost 300 coins, and I was just going to make it and it was going to cost around 5,000 coins in total, but I was so wrong about this squad. I completely underestimated it. As you can see, for example, let me just find someone. Jun up front here cost me 4,100 coins, and which is fairly expensive for a bronze player, considering you can get a lot of 85 plus rated players for 5,000 coins on the Ultimate Team market at the moment. But nonetheless, this is the Korean squad I made. As you can see, it is in 4-3-3 formation and just come in at 2.5 star rating at 64, and it did actually cost me, I don't actually know, it did cost me, I've got it written down on this pad in front of me here, 24,550 coins, so it was 450 coins short of my maximum budget. But let's just go and have a look at the squad I've built. So as I said, it's in a 4-3-3 formation, so I do have 4 defenders, 3 central midfielders, and then I've got 3 attackers. But starting in the goalkeeping position, we've got Rong here that cost me 2,000 coins. I have to apologise now, I'm not Korean, I'm nowhere near Korean, so these names, when I pronounce them, I'm going to try and pronounce their surnames, but even when I do pronounce their surnames, it's probably going to be wrong. It's going to probably be wrong because this player is wrong, bad joke. But anyway, he is 74 rated, silver goalkeeper. He is one of 3 silvers I do have in this squad, and he did cost me 2,000 coins, so he is fairly expensive in retrospect to what everyone else in this squad did cost me. But he is 6'3", so he is quite a tall keeper. But look at that, he's a silver rated goalkeeper and he's got 88 kicking. For any player to have an 88 rated stat, being a silver player is extremely rare, and he's an absolute god. He's one of the best Korean goalkeepers on the game. Apparently a lot of people were saying on Twitter today that he is much better than a lot of the gold goalkeepers. That is the reason I did go for him, and he did cost me 2,000 coins. So moving on to the right back then, we have Suk. He does have 93 pace, which does push his price up a tad, again costing 2,000 coins, the same as Rong in goalkeeper. But obviously with that 93 rated pace, if you get counter-attacked by your opposition, you're just not going to have trouble keeping up with the attack you're facing, because he has 93 pace. You're almost guaranteed Suk is going to get back and manage to help defend that counter-attack with that 93 pace. Next one then, we've got Il, 62 rated bronze Korean. He does have 67 heading and 67 defending. There are a lot of 63 and 64 centre-backs. I could have gone with an alternative to Il, but they both didn't have stats as high as 67 defending and 67 heading, so that is the reason I did go for him compared to everyone else that was on the market, and he did cost me 1,500 coins. So next to him then, again, we have Yong, I think that's pronounced. He does have 4-star weak foot, I believe. Yeah, there we see 4-star weak foot, and he did cost me 700 coins, which is extremely cheap for the way he plays online. Look at that, 76 heading, and he's only a bronze player. So 76 heading is extremely high for only a bronze player. And finally in defence then, we have Yun next to him. He's the lowest rated in the defence. He only comes in at 61 rated, but he's 83 pace, so that is extremely quick for a bronze defender. We all thought 93 pace, that is extremely cheap, but even 93 rated pace on a bronze left back, sorry, is extremely high for the overall rating of that player. So moving on to the midfield then, we obviously have the 3 centre mid players. I'll start on the right hand side. We have Song here. He did cost me 5,000 500 coins. He does have 3-star weak foot and 3-star skill moves, but again, he's got 85 pace, so we do have a lot of pace in this squad, even though it is bronze. Obviously with that 85 pace, that does push his price up, which is the reason why he does cost just over 5,000 coins. But nonetheless, he's a really good player. He's obviously a dominant on the right hand side behind the silver right winger, which I will come on to, especially with that 85 pace, sorry. Finally then we got Key next to him, the Swansea centre mid. I think that's pronounced, I'm not entirely sure at all. He does cost he is one of the most expensive in this squad, obviously because he is from the Premiership. For Swansea, as you can see here, Korean Republic playing for Swansea, and he is centre mid, so because of his league he is playing in and the club, his price has been pushed up a bit. Looking at his stats, there isn't anything too outstanding. Passing 75 and dribbling 71 are his highest, and he does have shooting there of 69. Finally then we have Bum. I'll try and not laugh at that, but that is his name. 62 rated bronze central midfielder, and he does has 74 pace, which is quite nice, with 64 shooting, 64 passing, and dribbling of 67, which is quite nice. So he is a fairly standard central midfielder. He does cost 1,000 coins because he is quite small, 5'9" compared to everyone else in this squad, and he does only have 2-star weak foot as well as 2-star skill moves. So that